going into the 2021 season, January 3rd, would make all the 2018 players eligible for a contract extension. Now, there were 5 quarterbacks selected in the 2018 draft in the first round. That'd be Lamar Jackson, Josh Rosen, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, and Josh Allen. Now, when we end up having the discussion about a contract extension between, well, right now it's only 3 quarterbacks right now that you really can mention as far as mega deals is Lamar Jackson, Mayfield, and Allen. We talk about big numbers. Now, I did want to go over Patrick Mahomes' deal, which was a 10-year, $450 million deal, and Dak Prescott, who just got his deal, was a 4-year, $160 million deal. So with these contracts coming down the pike right now, you're looking at them setting a new market where you're looking at possibly over $170 million for a contract extension for these quarterbacks. My first question is, do you think it is worth it for those guys?
For who? For the quarterbacks?
Yes.
I mean, unfortunately, the league, whether we say it or not, the league is still going to pay these players top dollar because the quarterback position is just one of those positions that everybody prioritizes. That you got to have a good quarterback, and you're going to pay him like a great quarterback, whether he's average or bad. Let's not forget Ryan Tannehill stole some of Derrick Henry's money, but anyway.
He got $90 million. Don't even.
Yeah, he stole Derrick Henry's money, but that's a whole different topic.
Yeah, it is a whole different topic.
That's a whole different topic.
Don't even freaking try it.
It's a whole different topic. I'm still very upset about that. But I mean, yeah. I mean, those guys are going to get paid. They're going to get paid. I feel like it's going to get even depending on how well they each do in the playoffs. Because I feel like each one of those teams are in prime position to make a run at the Super Bowl, believe it or not. The Buffalo Bills are in position to win. They're contenders at Super Bowl. The Baltimore Ravens are contenders for a Super Bowl. The Cleveland Browns, for the most part, a lot of people are predicting Cleveland to win the division this year. They're contender for a Super Bowl. So there's a good likelihood.
On Mike Tomlin's watch?
Oh,
hey, man, listen, God. I'm just telling you what they're saying. They're saying that the Cleveland Browns. We'll get to that. They're saying that the Cleveland Browns are the best team. I still think the Cleveland Browns are a joke, but nevertheless, we'll see how the season plays off.
What you got for BG?
As far as those 3 specifically, yes. Allen, Lamar, and who was the last one?
Lamar,
Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
I think Allen should get the contract extension. They're going to get it regardless, just like Banks said. But I think Allen deserves it. I think Lamar deserves it. Baker Mayfield, I gotta see more. I gotta see more. Right. I gotta see more for. Yeah, I just gotta see more. Yeah, but he's going to get paid regardless. But I gotta see more production.
Yeah, I gotta see more. We already know what Lamar Jackson brings to the table. He's only going to get better. Josh Allen is only going to get better. We're talking about 2 of those 3 guys were up for MVP. So. Josh Allen was up for MVP last year, and the year before that, we already know what Lamar Jackson did. So it's on Baker Mayfield to prove himself because we know Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson are going to get paid. They're going to get paid. They're just probably still working out the details. That contract is probably already done. They're just waiting to make an announcement. That's done. That's already Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson's deal are done. They're not worried about it at all. They're going to be probably the 2 highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. With I think Lamar Jackson is going to be the highest paid quarterback in NFL history. That's just my opinion. I think he's going to get a bigger deal than Mahomes. Because to me, he's more valuable.
That's hard for me. That's very, very hard for me to get. I can't give either one of these guys.
Lamar, we know what you finna say about Lamar Jackson. So just go ahead and get started. Because we know you finna start.
Wait. Before he goes in. I think Mahomes is more important to his team than Lamar is to the Ravens. I think if they put another quarterback on the Ravens, they'll just be just as good because they have
I don't know. With Andy Reid being the coordinator with offense, the coach and having what's the guy's name as offensive coordinator? I feel like they could just throw any quarterback in with all those weapons and do good. But hey, that's just my opinion.
Okay, let's go ahead and start off with Baker Mayfield. got NFL Rookie of the Year his rookie season, and had a sophomore slump, and coming off of going to the conference championship last year in 2020. I got to see more from Baker. I'm gonna go ahead and give him another year before I end up making that decision for Baker Mayfield.
That's this year then, because yes, okay.
So we're gonna have to wait till after the 2021 season. Lamar Jackson. To be honest, I feel like he's the only one really qualified out of the three to get the contract extension. Yes.
Yo, what? This is a first. What's today's date? The 7th?
Let me explain why. Let me explain why.
Oh my God, I'm shocked.
No, I ain't talk about numbers yet because I feel like making him the highest paid NFL quarterback in history, that's craziness to me.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
I think
he's going to be the highest paid quarterback ever.
No,
I'll explain. I'll get to you. I'll let you go, but I'm going to explain why.
It's probably going to end up happening, but I gotta leave him at the $160 million mark. I can't put him in it because right now we're looking at the $200 million club right now. That's what we're looking at. So I gotta keep Lamar somewhere around 150, 160. I tell you what, since Dak got 160, I'll give Lamar 165. Just
so he's only $5 million more valuable than Dak Prescott, who's not even won an MVP.
Wow.
Or gotten even almost close to a Super Bowl.
Well, to be honest with you, I feel like Lamar Jackson's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott as far as dynamic. But I never felt that you already knew I never felt that Dak should have got paid that money anyway. So really, the amount of dollars that he is receiving really doesn't do it justice. Now to Josh Allen. Josh Allen is a big roller coaster for me. Like,
you go hating, man.
I'm not hating because I closely evaluated Josh Allen, and I feel like Josh Allen, he's got to be one of the luckiest quarterbacks in the world. And I want to take it back to the game against the Rams. Do you remember? I know Bakes, you watched this game because he was talking to me on the phone when we was watching this game. I think it was in the fourth quarter. Like they were like,
this is last season.
2020. There was like 4 plays in like the final minute and a half of the game where the Rams should ended up sealing the deal. There were like 2 dropped interceptions, and then there was especially the 2 dropped interceptions. Like these are like blatant like interceptions that the Rams should have had, and they just couldn't get their hands on it. But again, kudos to Josh Allen, but there's a lot of those plays that go around, and I feel like with Josh Allen, there's a lot of plays that are left on the field. Like there's shallow crosses that are being ran, and Josh Allen throws them by a mile. But like just the inconsistencies with Josh Allen is my problem. So I will, like I said, out of all 3 of those quarterbacks, it's probably going to be Lamar that's going to get paid right now. And then Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen, they're going to have to wait until the end of the 2021 season before I end up making my decision if y'all deserve to be in the $200 million club.
Real quick point about what you're saying, right? So I'm looking at the numbers right now. Guess how many 300-yard games Josh Allen had last year?
9.
8. So out of 16, 17 games he played last year, majority of his games he had over 300 yards passing. This guy is transcending, bro. He is elevating his game every single year. He's going to get paid at least 180. He's going to get paid at least 180. Yes, bro. You got to remember the salary cap is going up every year. The teams can afford it. They can afford it. He can make his demand, especially if Buffalo goes, I don't know, 15-2 this year or something like that. Because I think it's like an odd number of games played this year.
17.
Yeah, so if he goes like 15-2 or something like that, or 14 and whatever, come on, bro. It's hard to argue against that because if
wait, hold on, I got a question. I got a question. You think Allen deserves it more than Lamar?
No, I personally think, and this is just me, because like I said, if you're giving Dak Prescott 160 and you're giving Mahomes, what was it, 200 or something?
Oh no, 400.
Okay.
For 10 years.
400,
But he had,
450.
okay, the reason why his is so big because it's stretched out over 10 years. So Lamar is about to reset the market, bro. I am telling y'all, he is about to be filthy rich. Plus, the main reason why I say that is he's the most out of all these quarterbacks. He has the most to lose and the most. He's at the risk more than anybody, because not only do people still feel like he's not a quarterback, he's a positionless player. He's not a quarterback. People still feel that way, even though the numbers don't support anything of what everybody's saying. But he's also getting over, bruh. The guy's getting 1,000 yards rushing on top of 3,000 yards passing in the season. Bruh, name any other quarterback in the league that's doing that.
Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. Nah, we don't care what you said. Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. Nah, for the bay. Nah, we ain't hearing what you said. Nah, for the bay. Fire!